Good morning, Fab City. Good morning, beautiful people. Had some technical difficulties logging in on the laptop, so here we are. Good morning. I want to welcome all the new members to Fab City. I am Tyesha Roman, your health and mindset coach. Thank you so much for being here. Today, I want to share with you what I am grateful for, as I do on all my videos. I want to welcome all the new members here. Every Monday at 9:30, I am live here bringing the fire. So stay tuned. This morning, as I start every It's Tea Time video, I want to share with you what I am grateful for, as I want you to do the same. Whether you post it here, whether you write in your journal, you think it, you speak it, but I want you to have 5 things that you are grateful for every single morning. So this morning, I'm just going to share with you, I am grateful for wisdom. I'm grateful for enlightenment, and I'm grateful for my time with God in the morning. The best part of my day, the most valuable part of my day, the day that sets everything up in ease and flow, right? So I'm so grateful for God. I'm so grateful for enlightenment, and I'm so grateful for the awareness that I have of the path that I'm going on and what it is that I am here to share with you. What my calling is, what my message is to share with you, so that you can get on a path of ease and flow and increase your life and your business. So this morning I want to share with you the 3 things. I don't know if you're sipping a tea or coffee, but I know I am. Cheers and good morning. Lots of love, light, and blessings. So I want to share with you the 3 things, the 3 keys that have changed my business. And without them, I truly have no business. And without them, you don't have a business. So you know me with the whiteboard. Love my whiteboard. I'm going to take you to the first key that changed the game for my business. The reason why I say 3 keys next level you, because as you increase these skills, you take yourself to the next level. And the number 1 key for me was storytelling. And let me tell you something, why so many women in life and business cannot move forward, cannot get on that path. Storytelling. They do not know how to tell their story. And if that's something that you struggle with, whether you feel it's a language barrier, right? Whether you feel it's just your communication skills, whether you feel you don't know which story to tell, you don't know how to craft it from beginning to middle to end, right? You don't know how to pull somebody in with it. You don't even know what details to include, not to include. You don't know where the punch, where the impact comes. Then stay tuned. Stay tuned, because storytelling has changed the game for me. And I'll tell you something, writing my book, I Am Her, for those of you who have read it, that is a story in there. And that's not something that I sat at a computer and just spit out some words, right? There's strategy to that. There's technique to that. There's a way to tell your story. And I see in a woman in her business, when she doesn't know how to tell her story, and you can tell through the products, through the books, through the ebooks, you can tell through the posts, you can tell through the lives, like it comes through the whole business, whether the business owner doesn't see that or not. But you can tell her story, how it's being told through the way she lives her life. So it's an important key. And once I started learning how to master the art of storytelling, the book, easy, the podcast, able to podcast, the posts, being able to do that, live video, being able to do that. And then even, it's not so much that everything is virtual, even in person. When you're sitting with someone who may be a prospective client, right? Or just someone that you're giving an ear to or a shoulder to, you listen to their story, you master that. But when it's time to tell your story, you've got to say it in such a way that it strikes a chord in her, to where it hits her in the belly, where it convicts her, where it shows her her life, right? And the thing is that You don't story tell to get people in the business. You don't story tell to come from a different angle or have a different intention. You story tell to set up a relationship and a line of communication and a vision for the person that you're speaking to. And this is powerful in your business, right? Because one thing I struggle with, which is what many women struggle with, is the message in the business. What message does your business have? Think about that. What message am I trying to get out to the women that I want to transform? What's that message? That message comes from the story, right? And there's so many messages in your story, but you can't see that yet, just the same way I couldn't see it. But now that I can, I want to help you with it, because it took me from talking to everybody to finally hitting somebody's soul. And every time I speak or write or podcast or publish something, I always get the feedback, which I didn't at the beginning. It's like, wow, you were talking to me. Don't you want that in your business? Don't you want that? Wow, you're talking to me. You're in my head, right? You convicted me. I feel guilty about something. There's something I got to fix. I got to get myself right. That's what you want to do for other women, right? The same way you want it done for you. And maybe right now on this live, you're here because you want it done for you. But then we also have some women that want to do it for other women, right? At the beginning of my journey, I wanted it done for me, right? Because I needed to fill up. I needed the skills. I needed to know how to do this. And then as a business owner, I want to do this for other women. Storytelling is huge. You've got to know how to master the art of telling your story. And the thing is that women get confused just like me. I'm like, what story am I going to tell? What story am I going to tell? And we all have so many. We all have so many. But the thing is that I teach you what story to tell, and it isn't one. Many of you have 3 stories to tell. I have 3 stories to tell. And when I tell them, just like you will learn when you tell them, the fire, the passion is going to come with those stories. And I'm going to know what they are when we get together. I'm going to feel it. I'm going to feel it. Just like when I speak about my alcohol addiction, people feel that. Why? Because that's a powerful message in my story. And when I first started, I didn't know to pull that story out, right? To me, that wasn't my story. To me, it was when I got cheated on and left out in the cold with 2 small kids, and I wasn't cared about, and I was saved for last. And I was emotionally, verbally abused, right? And that I hung on to that shit. I hung on to that thing. But there's more to it. Same for you. There's more to it. You've got so much in there that has played a role in your transformation. That will play a role in the transformation of the women's lives that you're trying to change. The women that come to your business are looking for a transformation. And it's one of those stories that are going to, right? Right? Because not every woman that hears my alcohol story has an alcohol addiction. But many do. Many do. And then those that don't, maybe they don't have an alcohol addiction. But they've been mistreated by some man like I have. That story's going to get her, right? This is, you have to master the art of storytelling. So important, so deep, and so much impact in your life and in your business. The second key that has transform my business, transform my life. And this is something that you have to master as well. Number 2. Knowing her, which you will hear, right? We all have our own styles. I like my own style. I love your style. Love your style. Gorgeous. Knowing her. You're going to hear that as knowing your ideal client. Knowing who those people are that have been assigned to you. Knowing who those people are that God has called you to serve. You've got to know who they are. And when I didn't know who these women were, that I am here to serve and to share my message and my story, we can impact their lives and take them from where they are now to the next level. When I didn't know who they were, I was talking to everybody on social media. talking to everybody online, offering everybody my product, right? My message. I had to know her, who she was, so it resonates with her, right? So I speak to her and not to everybody, because not everybody needs your product, honey. Not everybody needs your word, and not everybody likes you. Not everybody likes your style and how you deliver and what you deliver, and you got to be okay with that. See, but the only way I became okay with that, when I mastered the skills of learning my ideal client. When I didn't know how to do that, I wasn't okay with that. I'm like, I need somebody to be in my business. I need somebody to read this book. It's really good. I need somebody to do this. It's really good, right? And it's like, no. Know how to talk to her. You won't have that anxious energy anymore. She'll come. She'll come 100 times over. Her name will be Mary. Her name will be Yvette. Her name will be Lisa. Her name will be Donna. Her name will be April, right? You just keep mastering that skill, Ty, and she will come and she will listen to you. And that was a game changer for me. And I'll tell you why my hairs are standing, why that has brought me so much satisfaction and reward in my business. Because I'm speaking to the woman that God wants me to transform. I'm not speaking to somebody else. I'm speaking to the person that he made a way for to buy my book. He made a way for her to be on a live. He made a way for her to come into my space. That is so rewarding. That is so satisfying when you nail that, when you get that, and you'll know that. You'll know when she's there, and you'll know when you're speaking to her, because she draws closer and closer and closer, right? She wants more of what you have, because she sees that you're helping her, you're empowering her, you're encouraging her. You are changing her freaking life, right? You don't know how negative her environment is, how unsupportive her spouse is, how crazy her kids have her with probably teenage drama and scarce situations. You have no idea how you are impacting her and changing her. But you can't do that if you don't know how to talk to her, if you don't know how to empower her. It can't happen. So 1, master the art of storytelling. 2, knowing your ideal client. And 3, you gotta have a product, a service, an offer for her. For her. You gotta have a product, a service, an offer for her. Not for Mary Jo around the corner who just comes to complain and tells you that's cool, but she's not your her. She's not your her. You gotta know it, and I know it. I know who's my her. You know why? Because I'm in a space right now, just like you're going to get in this space. I'm going to take you in this space. I'm in this space right now where I'm attracting people, right? And you're going to attract people. And there was a time in my life when I attracted the wrong people, and I knew. You know how I knew? Because I wasn't satisfied. I wasn't happy. Things weren't going right. The impact wasn't happening. The message wasn't landing. The life wasn't transforming. I just knew. I was like, it's not aligned. She's not my her. Now, when I have my her and my product is for her, my service, my offer, my lives, my messages, I know. I know, because I keep seeing her again. I see her life change. She sends me a message. Something reinforces me that it is her. The conversations flow, the coaching goes amazing. It's an open line of respect and communication. This is somebody who wants to change. My old her used to be somebody that used to come and bullshit me and just want a little chit chat empowerment and then go back to her old life. My new her, the woman that I attract now, when she comes, she's like, I'm scared. I don't know what to do, but I know that I want better. I want to do better. And for some reason, I just trust that you would help me get there. And I'm like, that's my her. Snap. This, some people think my clients are not going to be scared. They're going to come to me bold. No, they're going to come to you scared. And they're going to come to you a little unsure and uncertain. But the fact that they're coming to you says something, baby. She's scared. She's uncertain. She don't know what the hell she's doing. She don't know where to start. She don't know what's what right now. She don't know. Some of them don't know the vision, the purpose, right? They don't know. That's okay. But the fact that she's coming to you, she's your her. She saw you online. She read your book. She read your live, and something, your energy, just gave her some kind of warm love. Just gave her some reassurance. Just gave her some empowerment. And you will know. And these things have changed my life and my business. And the reason why I say life and business, because when these things change in your business, your life changes. Your energy changes, your attitude changes, your offers change. You want to up them up. You want to serve her, okay? You don't want to play games with her life. You don't want to feed her bullshit. You want to serve her. So you keep on when you know your story, you know how to craft it, impact with it. You know who she is. You know who your ideal client is that needs you. You know right there. You sit down and you start creating a product or office and a service for her. See, the thing is that many business owners, they just create to create. And they create products and offices and services. And we're like, but who's that for? Why did you create that? Did you create that just to make money? Because that's not the game here, baby. The money comes when the life transformation happens. The money comes when God knows that you have the thing for her and that it's going to be used in the way that it's intended to be used, when your intentions are good. When you start creating for money, guess what's happening? There's not a life change. You're disappointed. She's disappointed. There's no self-satisfaction. What testimony do you have and does she have? That's a bunch of wasted money right there, right? And that's just you not on your game. You not going to the next level. You not putting your heart into your work and into the other woman who's coming to you for change. She's not coming to you to be friends for nothing. She's coming to you because she wants to draw strength from you. She wants your energy. She wants what you have. She wants your help. See, and when more women start to realize this in their business, other women who are afraid will begin to trust. And this is why it's up to you and only you to be that business owner that when you show up, people see that you show up with courage, with strength, and with love, and with good intentions. They just know. They're like, I know Tyesha, I know April, I know Beck. She's going to serve me. I know that she's going to help me. She's going to give me some good tips. She's going to guide me. And even if I find out that she cannot help me, I'm sure that if I go to her, she'll point me in the right direction. Right? I've had many women come to me because of my energy and because of my intentions. And if I know that I don't have what she needs, I know I'm going to give her my best resource. Oh, you need a copywriter? You need this? Any service that I don't have that's for her, that she needs it right now in her life, I will point her in the right direction. So make sure when a woman comes your way that she never loses. Ever. Ever. So when a woman comes, she never loses. Because if I don't got it, baby, I'll point you to somebody who's got it. And that's the power of being an aligned and respected business owner. There's power in that. And I tell you right now that the world is changing. And there's so many women that right now, they want to be their own bosses. They want to work for themselves. They don't want to go back to work. They got to experience the slowdown. They got to experience themselves in a setting at home with the kids. Things get frustrating, but overall the picture, she wants that relaxation. She wants to be able to be her own boss and make her own money, stay home, be with her family. She wants that. It's our job as business owners to make sure that she understands and she feels that she can have that no matter what. Why? Because we were those women once that wanted that didn't have that. So how dare we not create something for her to have the same thing that we cried in our beds late night for? It's selfish. And my hair stand, because it's our job to give her that. So number 3, what's that product? What's that service? What's that thing you have to offer her? Make it good. Make it impactful. Make it that when she walks away, she has a transformation, right? She learns something new. And make it that she can apply it right then and there. She walks away and she says, I can take this and I can use this, right? That's the shit I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And that's when you begin to love your business. And then for those of you that don't have a business, that's when you begin to love the person who's serving you, because you get to see through them. You get to see their heart, and you get to see that the offer is, it's got good intentions. This girl is really trying to show me how to do this shit. I like her, right? That's how I am. And I pay somebody for my coach. I'm like, man, I love her. Because she's truly, genuinely showing me something, right? Taking me somewhere. And I want you to keep that in mind. It is so important, man. And these women that, let me get to that, who have rediscovered themselves in our home right now, they want that full time. They want to be able to do that. So we as business owners, we got to step it up. We got to start giving them the classes, start teaching them the classes, start inviting them to the webinars, right? Start inviting them to the lives, start bringing them on for knowledge and power, man, and for community. And this is what I love about Fab City. It is community, right? Women coming here to get fed. And I say that if you are new here, in the video, when you click on photos or videos, you click there in the group, there's about 400 videos. Feast. Feed yourself. And they all powerful and impactful, right? Because that's my mission here. And that's what I want your mission to be. But you got to bring it to yourself and then bring it to others. That this is why, I'll tell you right now, I'll give you an example. This live right here speaks to the business owner and speaks to the girl who wants to start her business. Both. Speaking to both of her. Because I'm telling the business owner to get it together, to craft her 3 steps, make it happen, make it strong, make it impactful, start bringing women in. And then the other women that want this, I'm telling you that this is what you need to look for. You need to look for somebody that you align with their energy, that you really feel like they can help you. And you've got to give yourself a chance too. You can't hold back, and you can't say, it's too much right now, or I don't want to spend. You've got to invest if you want to grow, mama. That's just the way the game is, right? I've invested in classes and coaches, and it's just the game. You got to do it. It's the only way to know, right? And then many times I have offered service or products, and I'm like, okay, she's not, the coach for me, but her work was good. And then I land somebody and I'm like, woo, I feel it. I learned something. I learned powerful stuff. So this is for you too, mama, those that are home and they want this, but you got to step up to the plate and you got to make a move. You can't just sit there and say, I want my life to change. I want my life to change. Not doing nothing. You got to say, I want my life to change. So I'm signing up for this, or I'm purchasing that, or I'm watching this live. You got to have action plans. You got to have things that you're doing to show that you are ready for the next level. This world is changing. More women need to start their business. They need to believe in themselves. And that's the key, what we need to do as business owners. We have to help women believe in themselves and make them feel supported and not alone. There's a lot of self-absorbed business owners and, I'm doing this for me, making my money. I'm a 6-figure boss. I get that. But I hope that you are that, because the people that you are offering and serving, that you are serving them. I hope that $1 million that you made shows a couple of thousand lives in their next level. That's what I'm talking about, because that is the long term for you. And that's why we don't think money. We don't think money. We think transformation. We think impact. That's what we want. And then the money comes. So please keep that in mind. And I share this with you today because I'm offering you a 2-day masterclass, May 27th, May 28th. I put the link in here. I put the link in the post for the details, to learn how to take you deeper into this. And this is why I chose 2 days. So click on that link for the details when this video is over. It's to take you deeper and to show you how to master the art of storytelling, to show you how to identify your ideal client my way, my style. Okay, I've learned from many different people how to do this, but it took some changes, some strategies for me to see things in a different light and say, okay, that feels good. That feels good. Now I feel connected. I don't feel like my ideal client is just some chick that I'm making up that I want to go produce something for and get some money. It feels real now. So I'm going to take you deep into the art of storytelling, take you deep into who your ideal client is, and then we're going to go into your offer, your product, your service, right? What is that thing? Is it aligned? Is it aligned? And then there's a bonus. There's a bonus mindset portion of what your mindset needs to be like in business and what your mindset needs to be like aligned with your client, with your prospect, with your, your ideal client, that woman who needs you. And so I love to see you there. This is going to be an impactful class. And like always, I bring nothing but value and fire for your transformation, for your growth, and for your change, right? So May 27th, May 28th, 2 days, we're going to get together. This whiteboard is going to be off the hook. And I love to see you there. This is for business owners. And this is also for the woman wanting to start her business. You know why? Because women start their business without knowing this. This is really good. Listen to this. Women go and start their business. They run off and they go start their business and they don't know any of this. And what happens is, and you'll see it a lot where girls are promoting, let's say, I'll give you an example, a product, Herbalife or whatever, take this Herbalife and lose 10 pounds and I did it and that's it. There's no story in there. Who are you talking to? Who are you asking to drink your Herbalife shake? And how do you know that that product and service and offer is for her? See? And what happens is that, because it happened to me. It happened to me. You're out there and you're promoting something. You're just throwing shit on the wall. You're talking to everybody. And people feel that energy. People see that. And it's why you don't have no clients. It's why you don't have no business. Why you don't have no money. Why you don't have a full pack community. All of these reasons are why. So you got to ask yourself that. Right? So this is not only for the solid business owners. This is also for women who want to start their business. If you can learn these skills, when you start the business, it'll be amazing. You're like, oh shit, I know how to tell my story. I know how to impact. I know how to do all of this. I know who my ideal client. I know how to identify her. Wow, I know how to speak to her. And also now I don't have to sit here and break my head like Tyesha did when she first started her business, just doing stupid shit. I can actually have focused creation right here for the person that I'm trying to transform. And it's powerful. Changes the game for you, your life, your business. Changes the game for the person coming to you. And more women will keep coming to you. Right? Because you're the real deal. And that's all women want. They want to go to somebody who's real, that's going to help them and not bullshit them, man. They got bills, they got kids, they got things they got to be taken care of. They can't just be, and some people's investments are really hard ones for them. It really is. Some of them are like, and they got to let go of that shit too. They just got to invest. But when they do, it's great. It's great when they get a great return. That's a great feeling for her. Because I know it was a great feeling for me. When I put my last cash, because I'm like thirsty to grow, and then it turns out good. I'm like, yes. What it does is it empowers more women to keep growing. So don't put trash out. Put good stuff out so women continue to come to you and say, trust her. I like her stuff. It makes me grow, right? So I invite you to the 2-day masterclass. The link is there. I'd love to see you there. And once you register, I'll send you all the details. I'll send you the dates and how we're going to do this. So I love you. Have an amazing Monday morning. Rock your business, girl. Rock your life. For those wanting to get to the next level, you already know I have an offer for you, baby. So have an amazing day. Much love and blessings. We're here to change the world. We're not here to bullshit nobody's lives. So step your game up and get to the next level. And those of you wanting to start a business and stay at home, step your game up, get to the next level by investing, by growing, by learning, so that way you have stuff to teach. Love you. Have an amazing Monday morning. And once again, welcome to all the new members. You are all so welcome and so loved here. Love you.